Hmm.
So, and one, I mean, you mentioned fandom. Yes and no, because one of the unique things about furries is that it's not attaching to like specific characters or a show or anything like a typical fandom. A lot of it is creating your own character.
Mhm.
And it could be someone who's based on your own personality, or it can be a fun personality. Some people have, they're called fursonas, right? Fursona. So there are people who create multiple fursonas. Either just as they progress, they'll go from one to another, or they'll have, two, three, four, five, six, just all at once, and they just like to play around with different ones. So, so those are kind of start the basic starting points of what I wanted to get to, and what do you guys think about that?
Well, I did not know the term, what you said for the people who actually think they are some type of animal or animal spirit, etc. So that's interesting. You know, there's a separate term for that. I did not know
Hmm.
that. Uh, do you have a persona yourself?
I am
Or is that
working
too
on
much to
one.
talk about? Okay,
No,
cool.
that's fine. I have technically there's two that I'm working on. One is kind of my main, and there's a lot of symbolism in what I'm doing with him.
Hmm.
And then there's kind of like the antithesis of that. So, because my main one is a dragon wolf hybrid, and he's main color orange with some blue and brown highlights. And I don't have like a full on sketch of him yet, but I'm just kind of building. His name is Kanaz, which I first got from the Bible. I was reading through a bunch of names, and Kanaz came up in one of the genealogy lists, right? So I was like, "Ooh, that's kind of a cool sounding name." I looked it up, and it means hunter, but I looked more into it, and it's actually a rune, like a Nordic. I think it's Nordic rune that means light or bringing someone to the light, and I
Hmm.
really like that kind of message. And the shape is just like a greater than symbol. So sort of like I've seen bumper stickers and stuff like that, car window stickers. He is greater than I. So I kind of like that too. Um, and the antithesis. So in the runes, reverse that instead of Kanaz, you do Zanek. That is the exact opposite, means darkness, bringing someone to the darkness, and the symbol is flipped, so it's a less than symbol. So
Hmm.
that's kind of I'm going to base like the antithesis, kind of like because maybe eventually I'd like to do some kind of content creation with these characters or something, and have kind of like a light versus dark perspective, and so he would be like black and yellow and purple, something like that. So, or black and green, like a light green. So
Interesting.
those are kind of what I'm working on, and I like there's a lot of symbolism I want to put into him, and one of the things I want to do is have like a cross-shaped scar over his heart too. So
Hmm.
I don't know. I thought it'd be neat because what I found is I'm actually part of a group on Facebook, a furry group on Facebook, and some of them are Christians, and they've said that they are Christians. So and that's pretty cool, I think. So it doesn't matter race, religion. I know there's a lot of people that connect the LGBTQ community with the furries, and granted, a good chunk of the furries are LGBTQ. But there are also a lot of neurodivergence, and there's a lot of just really cool people. There's truck drivers and soldiers and policemen and a lot of these hardworking tough people, mechanics. I've seen people who talk about their experiences working in a mechanic shop, and their coworkers give them a hard time because they've got furry stickers on their toolbox, right? So, but I don't know.
Hmm.
So I want to break this negative stereotype of furries that a lot of people have, because I know some of the Christian podcasts that I listen to talk down to furries and connect them with the LGBTQ, and think they're, kind of almost one and the same, but really it's not like that at all.
Yeah, going with what you're saying, what Crowd was saying, with what I understood. Again, you have what is it called? Not thespian. Thespians.
Therian.
Therian. Thespians acting.
Yeah.
With the Therians, and then you have the Fursonas. I get that, like, again, not being a fan of, like you're saying with these truck drivers and these other people, they or military people, maybe something happened where they need to have like this, not a break with reality, but they need like to be someone else to kind of help get over with something. Not like that's what they always do. That's just like
Right.
maybe something that some of these people do, or maybe um, I'm not gonna say that furries are like the bronies, because then people are gonna come out and
Yeah.
they're gonna be
Okay.
like, no, it's not
That's
the
a whole
same
nother
thing.
thing.
But that's a totally separate thing. But it's kind of, there's these people in a similar vein, these guys that liked My Little Pony, but now find a way to connect through that group, and I think that's what some of these people are starting to do. And then you do have the other side where I've seen there's more LGBTQ side, or maybe there's more of that Therian side. I think that more people latched onto when it's brought up, or whenever you look it up on YouTube. Because I know there's one guy, Odd Ones Out, has made a video talking about furries and his interactions at cons, and I think there's that versus more what Strange, what you're trying to bring, like, to show essentially.